Welcome back to the channel. I'm Doug. This is the Project Black Hole. I'm glad to have you here with me for this announcement about the black hole. We wanted to let you know, for those of you that have been here on the channel and following along with everything, this guy is about to get a major transplant. This was the first third gen swap that we did. We learned on this, we made mistakes. We spent countless hours. This is where we really figured out what worked and what didn't work on a third gen swap. At least for our tastes, what we liked and what we do every day with them, which is a whole lot of daily driving. We wanted to make them as friendly on the streets as possible and enjoy that incredible third gen comfort. If you're coming from a second or first gen, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. You fourth gen guys, probably not so much. You won't get that. But enjoy the comfort of a third gen and also have the reliability of a second gen. It's incredible. I love the truck. I love to drive it. The only downsides to it is that it has an NV5600, which is really great when paired with the double disc that's in here for holding power and towing super well. But for daily driving, which is what I use it for mostly now, I don't tow near as much as I thought I would when I picked up this big old dually. Yeah, having the 6 tires and the NV5600, it kind of gets old when you're stuck in stop and go traffic in Atlanta a lot. Or one of the local towns around here that has a lot of stop and go traffic. So one of my friends that I took out for a ride in it, once we really had it down and it was running really well, he said, man, I wouldn't mind having that in my truck. And I said, well, you know what? If I decide to go ahead and tear it apart, we'll take that motor and we'll stick it in your truck. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So this motor, the heart of the black hole, is going to live on. Same cam, same turbo, same pump, everything. We're going to do a third gen swap into his truck. We've already started that project, and we're just going to be finishing it up, and you'll get to see that, the culmination of how that runs. We're going to be doing a video, an intro video to that one as well. This is the intro video and the announcement of what's going to happen here. So what you're going to see in this series that will start here, that really starts now, what you're going to see is you're going to see the black hole have its 12 valve pulled out. We're going to go back to a common rail. Now we kicked this around a long time. Do we run just a milder 12 valve in here? Do we run just a stock common rail in here? And the stock common rail idea lived about, 2 seconds. We thought about spicing it up because we just don't do normal very well. And then we realized, you know what, might keep it really saleable for the guys that wouldn't understand why a 12 valve swap is so incredible. But to make it easy for somebody to pick up, we decided to go ahead and take the black hole and pick up a 6.7, and we're going to be doing a 6.7 transplant, not a 6.7 head, not a 6.7 crank. We're going to be doing a whole 6.7 transplant into the black hole with the correct injectors and making sure that everything's right. So the basis for this build is a 6.7 that had about 400,000 miles on it when it spun a rod bearing. We have sent the crank off to the machinist. It was cut 10 under and 30 under respectively on the mains and then the rods. And we were also getting the head checked out to make sure there are no loose valve seats, that it's perfectly straight. And we're going to be getting the cylinders honed because they were still in spec. So we'll be gapping the rings. We'll be doing everything that you need to do to build that motor back up as if it were a new rebuild. And we're going to be putting that in here, and we'll show you that process. As far as injectors, we're going to be using, like I said, those early 03, 04 injectors. So the 305 horse, they use 503 injectors on these guys. This would have normally had a 505 injector for the high output common rails. So we're going to be going early 03, 04 So early common rail injector angle, and we're going to be using a stock 6.7 bowl on the piston bowl, and we'll show you, there's not a lot of information about how this works. We'll show you exactly what that looks like, and we'll show you the result of it. If it works great, the black hole is going to be up for sale with that. If not, we'll move on to the next iteration of it, and till we get it as right as it was before with this 12 valve that was in here. We are probably going to leave the dual disc with the NV5600. Those things are rock solid. We're going to gear this towards somebody that is going to work, not daily driving it per se like I was in a busy city. We're going to keep it geared towards somebody that's going to use this, and they're going to have an amazing combo. There's probably not much better in life than a 6.7 with a quick spooling turbo, a decent set of injectors, and an NV5600 that won't just disintegrate and crack the housing on you. So this is going to be a man's man truck, and we're going to have a lot of fun with build. So if you're interested in seeing how this turns out, please go ahead and subscribe and leave the notifications checked on so that you'll see as I upload these videos as we go through this project. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you follow along with this project and see what happens. Take care.